Good evening, everybody. My name is Ryan Barton, and I am with Pro Mindset Academy, and I'm grateful to be with you tonight. We are going to talk about something that I really enjoy. Hopefully, everybody can hear me okay, and they can participate in this webinar. We are recording, just so that you know, and there is a Q&A section, a question and answer section open. If anybody has any questions about what we talk about tonight, or if you want any additional information, then you can also ask for that, and I will reach out to you individually, and we can talk about the questions that you might have. You could always find the Mental Strength Coaches with Pro Mindset Academy at promindsetacademy.com. If you want to reach out to there, then you can contact one of the Mental Strength Coaches at any time and schedule a time to meet with us or visit with us. So with tonight's webinar, the title is, It's All About Timing. And I know some of you are thinking, yeah, whatever, you know, time is time, and it is something that you never get back. It is something that is always running and always spinning, and everything has its own time. Whether that's a floor routine, whether that's a play, whether that's a clock, whether that's a game clock, whether that's a shot clock, doesn't matter. Everything bases around time. Some people in some businesses relate time to billable. They can bill out for their time. A lot of times in the sporting world, there's a lot of timers, and you have to perform within a certain amount of time, or else you lose the game, or else you don't get a high enough score because you're off time. So today we are going to talk about timing and why it is so important to be able to accept the time that you've been given. And I do think that it is a gift. You have been given this time today. How do you react in that time? How do you show up in that time? And what kind of train of thoughts or mental thoughts do you have when your time does not work out the way that you want it to? So first of all, before we jump into all of that, I want to give you the best illustration that I know how, because of something that I enjoy doing a lot. Last week, you guys, I was on Lake Powell, and I was out there with my family and some athletes and some cheer athletes and some other people, but we were out surfing and tubing on the lake. So the best way for me to illustrate this is to tell you a little bit of a story. When you're tubing, you've got your boat, you've got the rope, and you've got your tube. The tube is probably about 30 feet behind the boat, and there's 3 or 4 people on the tube. The best thing on the tube is to catch air, just to hit a wave and to fly. And we've done that. We have had people on the tube and we've hit it. We have a nice big tube. It's really wide, so it doesn't roll very easily. We've hit waves and we've just launched up in the air, and then we land down safely on the water with no problems and no injuries and no crashes. But it's all about the timing. It is not about how fast I can pull the tube. For athletes, is not about how fast you can perform. It's not about how fast you can learn that particular routine or play. It is not about how fast you can do it. With the boating and the tubing, it's all about timing. I have to create the perfect setting, create the perfect wave set. Then I have to push the tube or swing it, because if I'm here and my tube is out here, it's 30 to 50 feet behind me. I have to swing it just right outside of the boat's ability to turn to hit the perfect wave and to hit it safely and to launch that tube up into the air. So I have to be patient. I can't rush it. I have to watch the water and the waves that I'm making. so that I can time it just perfectly with my speed, either faster or slower, and then swing the corner just perfectly to time that particular event. Okay, our lives are exactly the same. They're exactly the same. Our game, exactly the same. It is not about how fast you can do something. It's all about timing it just right. Timing it with the music, timing it with your muscles, timing it with what you're thinking in your mind. There's actually a quote. Let's see if I can look it up. All right, let's see. It goes like this. Timing is everything. When you're ready, and I mean really ready for it, it will come. A lot of times we try and push and we try and push and we try and push, and we end up pushing too hard. And then when we don't succeed, we feel that that time that we have spent is a failure. It's not. I hate that word failure. The timing that you've spent, or the time of your life that you've spent doing things, is an incredible asset to you, because you've either learned one of two things: how not to do something or how to do something. Both of them you're learning. So time is valuable. It always accept your time for what it is giving you. Okay, whether that's practicing a play 600 times, and that 601 time, you got it. You nailed it. Okay, from then on, you know exactly what you need to do. The timing is perfect. Whatever is happening in your life now, whether that's an injury, whether that's a number one wrestling match, or you just got done with a swim match and you took state, or maybe you didn't take state and you're super upset about it. But that time in your life, I can tell you that that time, whatever it is been spent well. Don't ever discount the fact that time in your life is valuable, and everything that you do with your time, you can learn from, and you can grow, and you can be better. So when I swing that tube around and it hits that wave just right and it launches into the air, it's a success. And people love it. It's a thrill. The same thing with you as athletes. When you patiently wait for that perfect moment and you perfectly perform at that exact time, when you're really ready, now you have to be really ready, boom, it'll happen. Okay? Practice after practice after practice, performance after performance after performance. Eventually the timing is just right. If you can control your thoughts, if you can control your mind to accept the fact that whatever time brings you is what it's supposed to be bringing you. So whatever happens in your life is happening for a reason. Okay? Accept it and let it happen. Don't try and fight it, because whatever happens is supposed to happen. Sometimes that's hard. Sometimes that's really, really hard. Okay, one more quick thing. When that tube circles around and I can see, this is the best part of the whole thing, I can see the riders on the tube and they see the wave ahead, one of two things is going to happen. Either one, they're going to bail off the tube, which I have seen. I've seen them just bail off because they're afraid of that wave. Or they do this. They take their hands and they grip down real hard on the handles and they prepare themselves for what's going to happen. Okay? Don't give up. Don't bail off the side of the tube. Grab onto whatever you're doing, whatever you're going through, whatever sport it is. Ride it. Conquer it. Take all of your energy, all of your efforts, everything that you have, and hold on. Hold on tight to whatever it is, your passion, whatever it might be. And maybe it is fear. You're so dang afraid you don't want to let go. But just use it to your advantage. Grab, hold on as tight as you can. Run as fast as you can. Time it the best you possibly can. And you know what's going to happen? Success, motivation, winning. All of these things are going to naturally happen because the timing in your right was perfect. The timing in your life was perfect. And you were able to hold on, and not give up. That's one of the biggest keys. Don't give up. You know you love what you do, so hold on to it. Hold on to that sport, hold on to that passion, and don't give up. Everything about life is designed around time. Use your time wisely. You hear that 100 times. When I was a kid, that used to be said all the time. Use your time wisely. Remember, timing is everything. When you are ready, and I mean you're really ready, it will come. Whatever that might be, success, a win, whatever it might be in your sport, in your business, in your field, as a coach, as parents. We could go on and on about parents, and that would be a great one to have another one about parents and the timing of your kids. We'll talk about that one maybe in a different webinar. The time that you spend with your kids is vital, and the timing, what I mean by timing, well, we can get all the way, it's valuable time, valuable time. So we'll get onto that with a different webinar. I'm Ryan with Pro Mindset Academy. I am so excited about what this next few months is going to bring, that it's going to be awesome to be able to check in with you guys every week. So get on next week and you will hear some more about different webinars and different teachings and trainings that we're doing. Remember, accept your time, use your time. Don't ever give up on yourself, because timing is everything. Being patient, it will come. Whatever it is that's coming your way will come. Ryan with Pro Mindset Academy. This is it for tonight. Go on to ProMindsetAcademy.com and click in, and you'll be able to find more webinars like these. Good night, guys.